The Queen City, a crown place on one of the secret wonders of the world, hidden within the walls of a seemingly ordinary building. Unseen souls danced to the songs that have topped the charts. Even though many wonderful nights have faded into memories, the spirit lives on. History is preserved in the shadow of this extraordinary place. Welcome to the birthplace of cool.
This is the actual certificate that gave us the right to have a union. I was probably maybe 12, 13 at the time. I was learning to play the saxophone. When I was in a music store picking up some reeds, I asked the owner of the store if he could recommend me to a music teacher. And he pointed to this hell of a sax player. When I started to take lessons, he would tell me about the club. He told me about a workshop. I went to this workshop. I met a lot more of these members from the club, and that's how I really got interested in the club.
Music brought Scott through the door. However, the Colored Musicians Club was more than music. It taught him a new way of life. Eventually, he found his purpose.
The music that they were playing was just, it was on fire. And these guys are just so cool, I seen a guy playing the trombone, his legs crossed, and smoking a pipe. It's like, wow. It was just the definition of cool. The stories that they told you about being on the road and things that happened to them, it was just amazing, and I learned so much.
I just wanna go back. I just wanna go back. Hey!
Well, I tell you, it was like sitting around a bunch of fathers and grandfathers. All these guys were really great in regards to helping me to become a better musician. They would give me tips, practice this, learn your scales and things like that. Try this mouthpiece. So there was this constant help, encouragement and stuff, and which made me feel good. And then when I came back and actually showed some progress, they were all impressed and happy to see that.
Inspiration and hope shines through the dark atmosphere of racial segregation. Fingers danced on instruments, and winds blew sweet melodies off the lips of legends like Gillespie, Holiday, and Ellington, harmonizing, unifying the city. Such hope captured a community, including a young George Scott, who would become today's president of the Colored Musicians Club.
They were, during the time of segregation. But the thing that really helped these guys to survive was the fact that they played jazz music. We could play in a white club, but at the end of the night when I got done playing, I couldn't go and get a drink afterwards. I would have to leave. So that's why the club was important. So when these guys got done, they came back here and they went upstairs, hanging out, eating, drinking, and then if they liked what they heard from the jam session, they would sit in with the local guys. We even had famous guys up there like Coltrane. It helped to build our reputation. With all that, they always kept a positive attitude, and even today they have like no ill will for how they were treated and everything, and it's always on the positive. So I guess out of all that, I learned that no matter what happens in life, keep it positive.
Over time, great jazz musicians grew older and passed the baton of hope to a new generation. Their story of triumph continues to be told through musical notes. The ultimate homage is paid back to the legends who etched their names not only in the history of Buffalo, but the history of America and beyond.
The membership was down, the building was in bad shape, so we had to do some things. So one of the first things was to make this a non-for-profit. So we said that we would do a museum. We wanted to build something so we could continue to tell the stories of the gentlemen that taught us how to play. So, but it was a long, tedious process. But in the end, you know, it worked out to be a great homage to all these guys that, you know, taught us how to be jazz musicians.
The Colored Musicians Club continues to be a symbolic remembrance of a people who used their gift to heal the wounds of the past and pave the way for the future.
Oh, I think I said enough.